but I thought maybe I'd make a vlog for you guys since the Corvette just dropped yesterday, and we both are a pretty big fan of the Corvette, so I thought we'd have some good opinions on the new body style for 2020. All right, starting off with the C8 Corvette, first I'm going to talk about just the body style of the car, because obviously the new look is the most noticeable difference for me. And I think that so far I'm a pretty big fan of the front end. I think that the front end, the curves look really good. I think it looks a lot like maybe what they were going for with the car. However, the rear end is something I'm not a huge fan of. I think that maybe the C-pillars on the car are a little bit too wide, and I don't know how I feel about just the rear end, like the taillights. I don't really think that the taillights were the best pick for that car, but that also could be because I was such a huge fan of the taillights on the C7, probably being that they were my favorite feature on that car. I'm ready to see the car out and perform on the track, because I haven't done a whole lot of research, but I guess that going mid-engine, you know, that's kind of the goal of the car, is to be a little bit better on the track and stuff. I just don't know if 495 horsepower is going to be enough to perform as good as I was hoping it would.
I'm assuming that they're going to stick with the rear-wheel drive. They're not going to go like full Ferrari all-wheel drive with it.
Yeah. I don't know, first impressions though, like whenever I see new cars, one of the things that I a lot of the times do is, odd enough, I pull up a picture and I show it to my girlfriend because she has no knowledge on cars, and I think that it's funny to see what she says, so I can kind of relate to that and relate to how a lot of the public will see the car, because, you know, not everybody's into cars as much as we are. So just kind of like a first impression from somebody on the outside. And she immediately, whenever I showed it to her, said that it looked like a Ferrari and a Lamborghini had a kid, but it's like the ugly duckling. And I kind of agree with her, especially because I couldn't really like fire back at her and be like, well, this engine has this much horsepower and that's more than a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, because it's not true. I will say though, I did see pictures of the back where the engine is, and the cover that they have on the engine does look very mean. I wish that they would have maybe dressed it up a little bit more, but I guess keeping the chrome and black look will make it a lot easier to tie into the other colors of the car. Alright, so next I'm going to talk about pictures that I actually just seen about 20 minutes ago of the interior of the new Corvette, and I think that this is probably where that car shines the most. I feel like Corvette interior has been lacking forever. I thought the C7 was pretty good, but I don't know, it was just missing something, especially for the price tag of the car. However, the C8 interior it's really made leaps and bounds. I'm not saying that I like everything in there, but I think that everything inside of the C8 is very unique. It is very supercar. So I think that that's pretty good, considering that, like, for instance, one of my favorite Corvettes is the 2009 body style Z06. That's one of my favorite Corvettes ever made. However, something that I absolutely hated about that car is that whenever you would look at pictures of the interior, the steering wheel in a Corvette was the exact same steering wheel that I had in a piece of crap Chevy Cobalt LS 2009, except for the center piece had a Corvette emblem. So I thought that was pretty trashy, considering that that's like, the Corvette is supposed to be a car setting by itself, so you have nothing to focus on except for the car, which is good for a reveal. So I think seeing the car actually out in the sun will help a lot. I want to say that in person it'll look better than it does now. It's just right now I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm confused like on me standing next to the car. How big is it even gonna be? Because, you know, I feel like
it does look like it's kind of a boat.
Yeah, I feel like American cars are supposed to be larger. However, like, I don't know what the size is going to be of this Corvette whenever I'm standing next to it, or how tall it's going to be, or I don't even know how it compares in weight to the C7. I think my biggest worry with the car is just I want to know what its goal was. I'm a Ford guy. I don't really keep up with what GM's doing. I'm still not really sure of what the goal of this Corvette was.
I think they're mostly trying to compete with like the European sports car market.
Yeah.
Because I believe originally the guy who designed like the first Corvette or something like that, he wanted it to be mid-engine and they said no because I don't know, it wasn't American enough. So
yeah.
I guess they're trying to realize his vision or something.
Yeah. I guess my biggest worry with it really is that I'm a big car enthusiast, especially for all American made vehicles, and like this is really big, like a big leap with one of America's most well-known cars, so I really don't want them to mess it up. Alright guys, so me and Abe just got done eating, and while I was in there I was thinking a little bit more about the Corvette, and obviously scrolling through Instagram it was like half my feed, and there is a few pictures that have been posted by like 1320 videos and stuff with a little bit of editing to make it look like there's different wheels in the car and even a different color, and it does look a lot better. But mainly the first thing that came to mind whenever thinking about the car is there is something that I really thought about that I do appreciate about the new Corvette, and that is that they decided to do something different as an American car company. And I think that what's so great about that is everybody right now is in this horsepower war that to me is getting extremely annoying, and I think that it's great that Corvette went in a different direction and they didn't chase you know, making the engine that puts out the most power, but rather, you know, they made something that was their own and unique to their company. So I do appreciate that. Alright guys, we're pulling up now to where I'm going to actually start getting my camera ready to do some filming to try to make my intro. But before we do that, I noticed whenever we were sitting down to eat, Abe, you're wearing your shirt that has a R34, an RX-7, the Mark IV Supra, and the NSX on it. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, you had a choice, which one would you own?
If I had a choice, let's see. Man, if I had a choice, I'd probably honestly go with the NSX.
NSX?
Yeah, I know a lot of people pick the R34, but
yeah, I think the Supra would be a extremely popular choice, but I gotta say, I think I'm gonna say the same as you, the NSX. No more than 14 tons, bro. You gotta get out.
alright.
Alright guys, so I'm cruising back home now after dropping Abe off. Big shout out to Abe for helping me today. At least keeping me company while I was trying to make some videos so I could get an intro together for you guys and properly introduce Blue to you. Alright guys, thank you all so much for tuning into my vlog with Abe about the C8 Corvette. You guys have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.